While many pre-configured reports exist to show you the details about your floor plans, you also have the option to manually print at any point. This can be useful if you need to customize an existing query, if you want to use a large format printer, or if you'd like to only show a particular area instead of printing the entire floor plan. First, we need to get to the floor plan interface, which is what we're looking at here. It's accessible directly from your list of buildings or via the building summary page for individual floors. To start the print operation, click on the associated button near the top of the Tools section on the left side of the UI, right here. This will open the Print dialog box. The Print window has a number of options that control your output. You should experiment with these to feel comfortable that you can get just what you need onto paper or into PDF. At the top left, we have the output type. That controls the kind of file the system will produce. The default is PDF, but you may also want to simply download an image of the current floor plan. Additionally, you can download a DWG file that has the current queries written into it, including both highlights and labels. At the top right, we have the Include Components area. This gives you the ability to hide the legend if you didn't want to see it. In the Template section, you can control the general layout of the resultant file. The template dropdown may contain custom entries for your organization, but the default will simply specify where the legend should be on the top right in this case. The title will display at the top of the image, and this can be editable here. Using the controls in the Paper section, we can determine whether we want a landscape or portrait output, and we can choose the paper size up to Architectural E if you're doing a large format plotter. The View section allows you to customize how much the floor plan will be printed. The default is full drawing. Current View will attempt to only print what you can see in the UI. For more control, you can also select the Custom and use the Print Bounds button to draw a window around the area to be printed. So I'm just going to print this area right here. The Legends section gives you the opportunity to customize how the legends are displayed. By default, legends are allocated some dedicated area on the print such that they will not overlap the drawing. However, you can use the Float option to indicate that the legend may overlap the floor plan. Use width and scale controls to change how large the legend will be, particularly useful if you are printing to a very large format. At the bottom right, we have this More option, which displays a few more options that we have. If you don't want to see any text that's on the drawing, such as room numbers, these can be suppressed. And as well as we have suites instead of spaces, we can suppress those text values as well. And over here, we can suppress the polyline layers. So if you have spaces with polylines around them, you can suppress those so they don't show up as well. So we're going to do that, and we're going to suppress the space text. And we're going to go ahead and print. It's going to generate a PDF file, and after we're just going to click on that, and we'll view that file. Here you can see it here with the partial floor plan that I selected and the legend in the upper right-hand corner.